Okay, hello everyone. I'm halfway through doing a batarang that is an aluminium one that is going to have a cityscape on it. This is an order on my Etsy, so I thought I would try doing a video about etching because I've got to put the cityscape into it. So we're going to try a little etching video and we'll see how it goes. So what you're going to need is some diluted salt in water. This is probably a tablespoon of salt. And I pour hot water on it to melt it. It's nice and quick, and that way it dilutes quick. You're going to need a battery for your charge. This is 6 volts, but you can go up to 12. This is a brand new one, so we should get a good current through this one. You need some cables for your positive and negatives to go onto your whatever you're going to etch. I also use this is an old chopstick. Because we're very high tech here, and I've put a screw in the end, so this is what I'm going to hold and connect my negative to for when I'm actually making the connection and etching. That way it doesn't get on my hands. You need a bit of paper because we're going to make a piece that we're going to stick onto it to mask it so we can put our resist on it, which our resist is going to be just spray paint. You can use other things. You can use nail varnish. You can get like an actual proper laminate made that peels and sticks down, but I don't have any of that. You need a scissors and a little bit of electrical tape for again putting this wire onto the back so it holds on. So first thing we're going to do is mark out our negative, if you like, of the resist and stick it to it and spray the resist on. Okay, if that made sense, you'll see it because I'm going to video it. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we've cut out our piece that is going to cover the piece we want to leave etched. So it's at the top piece we want, and that's going to sit along. It'll sit along the top here. You see I've marked the line to give me a guide. So it'll sit along the top there, and then we'll spray it with the spray paint and peel that back off, and it'll leave the shapes that I want to stay and leave the metal that I want to burn away exposed. Okay, so I've attached the positive to the back of what I'm etching. Oh, you can see the how the mask came off. So that was the paper, and I peeled that off, and this is the resist, which is the spray paint. Okay, so we've got positive on that. We've got the negative attached to this, and this just gives me something to hold it with. You can use like little clips or whatever you want, really, but I just have this because I do quite a bit of it. And that's a screw in the end, so it conducts through the screw into and makes the connection. And I've cut out some of these little pads out of an old rag. I've dunked one in some salt water, and I'm going to take that and start etching. I'll change the camera about so you can see. Okay, so that's it burnt once. I've gone right across the whole thing, and you can see this sort of gunge that comes off it. That's the metal burning, so that's like the residue. And because I want this to be quite deep, so I've gone across it all once, but I want it to be deeper. So I'm probably going to do about 5, 6 sort of passes down it. But we're just cleaning that gunge off so we still keep a good contact. So that's all the metal we've burnt gone. And you see, we'll start again, and that way you can also keep an eye on the resist, make sure no patches have come, because if you get a patch, you need to cover it again. I usually use a little bit of nail varnish if I've already sprayed it down, so I'll cover it with a bit of nail varnish to stop it eating a bit I don't want it to eat, basically. So yeah, we've got a little bit of an etch now, because I've gone down it once, and I can feel where the metal's deeper. So I'm going to go down it a few times and I'll show you it right at the end. That is our etching done. We've just got to take away our resist now. We're going to do that with a little bit of nail polish. It seems to remove this stuff pretty easy. But if I can just get an angle on it for you with this light, I don't know if you can quite see it, but you can sort of see the difference in height. Now the mask has protected this part of it and we've worn away all the rest. So I'm just going to take that off and then we'll have a look at our finished product and see how we got on. Okay, so I have removed the resist with the nail varnish remover and polished it up, and there we go. That's our cityscape into the Batarang. This is an aluminium Batarang, by the way, but you can do it on steel. I've done it on steel and aluminium. I've never used any other metals. Like you could do it on brass, and I'm guessing the same. So yeah, it turned out really nice. I hope you like it. It does look like the way I wanted it, so I'm happy with that. I'll give you a close-up because there was, where is it? There. You see there, that's where a little bit of resist came away, and you've got this little blemish. Now I don't think that makes a difference, and because it's quite supposed to be a cityscape, nighttime, that little breakup of the edges of the building, so some of them aren't as crisp as they could be, but it kind of works. You can get a lot crisper than this. I think aluminium sometimes flakes a little bit with this method. On steel I've had them a lot crisper, but still it turned out really nice. It looks good, it looks like what it should, and now you know how to etch some aluminium or any other things you want to etch. I hope you liked the video. You can drop a comment on it. I mean, if you understood the tutorial, it was kind of a tutorial, kind of me rambling. I tend to ramble. But if you enjoyed it and you drop a comment, I'll reply. You can leave a like. You can subscribe, please. That would be awesome. So we're trying to build our subscriber base up. We do actually have a little competition on right now for a coin knife. There's a video for it. You can go check that out. And you could get a chance to win there. All the instructions are in the video. It's a little short video. It'll take none of your time. So go check that out if you like this. But yeah, so we're done. I'll leave a few stills at the end. And see you next time.